This your boy Tone Chill Chill. I'm downtown, and I'm gonna just ask some random people if they think that the NBA is fixed. I'm just asking. I'm just asking random folk see if the NBA is fixed. Hey, yo, my man, I got a question for you. Do you think the NBA is fixed?
Fixed?
Yeah, I'm doing a survey trying to ask people if they think it's fixed.
I believe so.
All right, so this young man here says the NBA is fixed. Tell me why you think it's fixed.
I believe it fixed on certain occasions during playoffs because
During the playoffs.
during playoff time because they want certain things to happen at a certain period of time just to get like revenue. Like all right, say it's tied 2-2 like or 3-1 per se.
Right.
They gonna take it there to that next to the game 7 just to get some quick revenue. I mean,
Yeah. Game
so
7, right.
so and especially or they have a high favorite player.
Right.
They want to try favoritism.
Like LeBron James and Steph Curry and
Yeah, favoritism, but
yeah.
they shy down the actual good players.
So do you think that the Cleveland Cavaliers were set up to win, or do you think they honestly won? I want y'all to listen to this.
I'm kind of split with that one, but in a sense, I do think we kind of set up because like some of them calls was kind of false. I'm like, come on.
No, like the one on Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Throwing him out the game.
I know it's kind of a highlight.
Yeah,
It's
it
kind of
is.
real. It's kind of a real big thing, but yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so this my man's. I don't even know this dude. I just walked up to him at a bus
My
stop.
name's Marcellus.
All right, his name is Marcellus, brother Marcellus. So y'all heard it right here. We live in Ohio, and we think that the NBA is fixed, and we think that LeBron James and Cavs, that was a whole setup. So I'm gonna ask a couple other people, so y'all don't think that it's just me and I'm making stuff up. Brother, thank you for your time,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go find somebody else, cause y'all be tripping. I'm gonna ask these. Oh, thank you, man. I'm gonna ask these people here. Hey, bro, I got a question. Y'all watch the NBA? All right. Do you think I'm trying to do a survey here? Do you think the NBA is fixed? Why don't you think it's fixed? So this man, he don't think the NBA is fixed. So why don't you think? You don't think the last playoff games was fixed?
I mean, if you look at it that way, I mean, you could make that assumption off of that, but I don't think so. The referees go through rigorous schooling, and
But even one of the refs said it was fixed. Did you know that? He was one of the, that was in the playoffs. He said it was fixed. One of the refs actually came out and said that. Okay.
I think the only way it could be fixed was if one of the referees got involved in something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
As
like
far as
gambling.
taking money, gambling.
Yeah, one of the refs was involved in gambling. That did happen. Recently, one of the refs was involved in gambling. I don't know which one it was, but he was involved in gambling. And there's another one that came out and said
Well,
it
that's
was fixed.
possible. That's possible right there. That can happen. Yeah.
Yeah. That's possible all
You can't
day.
stop that. That's
No,
up
you
to
can't.
the referee whether he chooses to do that or not.
Yeah, even in the NFL, they got they got the league, and then they got that what's up with everybody bets on what a player's gonna do. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, fantasy league.
Yeah, fantasy league, and they're trying to say that you shouldn't be gambling in it, but they're gambling anyway. So it leads me to believe that some of the NFL games is fixed, just like last year with Cam Newton fumbled the ball. We was wondering like, why didn't you pick the ball up? I mean, I don't know if you've seen that play or not.
It did look kind of.
It looked suspect. He stood there. You know what I mean? Well, I'm just doing a survey, man. I'm just trying to figure out what people think. You know what I mean? Because I believe it's fixed. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of bros on the internet I talk to. We talk about it.
I mean, that's big money. Them boys are playing for big money. They get used
Yeah.
to that big money and get greedy.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they can bet that money. You can,
Yeah.
off of one game, they can make as much as they make. You know what I mean?
So you believe the Cavs honestly won? And listen to this. You believe the Cavs honestly won with no influence? Now we live in Ohio.
No.
So
No.
you believe part of it was fixed? That the Cavs should have won?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say that, yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, see, I don't really know. I mean,
Yeah,
but
no,
like we
it's
said,
okay.
the ref, you know, was
Yeah,
involved
yeah,
in something else, so it wasn't the Cavs' fault or the Golden State's fault or bonus that what the
yeah,
referee did.
yeah.
It's just, you know,
Okay. So my man's is saying that he believes it's the referees who influence the game. So I'm gonna ask some other people, man. Thank you for your time, bro. Yeah. How you doing, miss? Do you watch sports? Do you watch sports? No. Okay. I was just gonna ask you some questions about sports. All right. So that's the second person. Like I said, we downtown. We in Ohio. I'm gonna ask somebody else if I can get somebody else's attention without getting clowned on. It's crazy out here. See if I can get some white people. See if I can get somebody else. Tell me their honest opinion. Let's see what this man says. Hey, how you doing? I got a question, man. You watch the NBA, NFL, and all that. Do you think that the NBA is fixed? Look at this! Look at this guy! Look at him! I'm just doing a survey, man. I'm just trying to figure out. Do you think the NBA is fixed? Just an honest answer. So we got me and my internet friends is trying to figure out is it or is it not fixed? And I told them it was. So I decided to just come out and ask regular people what do they think.
I don't
Did-
think so, but I can see we could see that.
Okay, it's possible, but
Yeah.
you don't personally think so.
Because I think someone would come up and set, put some documentation. This is it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't believe that LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers came all the way back. You don't believe that was a coincidence. You believe they honestly won that.
I do believe that. Yes.
Okay, so we got a believer over here.
Yeah.
He believed the playoffs was real. All right, so okay, that's cool. I mean, it is okay, but what about the NFL? What about when Cam Newton fumbled the ball and stood there and watched the ball in the Super Bowl? You believe that was fixed? Look at this man.
I feel that's more plausible than the other thing.
Okay.
There's so much money right on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 300 million a game
Yeah.
in the playoffs
Yeah.
for the
I would
for basketball
tend
and
NFL.
NFL. It's a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
That's billions of
Yeah.
dollars. It's the most watched sport in like all over the world
But then
on that
again,
one day.
My point is, if something was going down, someone would keep their mouth shut. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So
it'd
you're
come
saying
out.
it's possible, but nobody is going be like, okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
really okay. Well, I want to tell you something. There was an announcer who actually said that the Toronto Raptors was not supposed to go to the championship against Golden State, and they wanted Cleveland to go.
Yeah, I can see why. Because
Yeah, there was an announcer who said that.
Yeah, I can see why he might say that. I mean,
Yeah,
but
he said that
that's pretty.
because they missed 11 free throws in a row. He said the NBA does not want Toronto to go to the championship.
Well, it's like when the Indians played Boston and Red Sox a few years ago. They were up 3-1 and lose four
And all of a
games
sudden-
in a row, and they wanted Boston to go.
So you call it MLB now. So you think the National Baseball League could be fixed? I'm gonna tell you right now, I think it's been fixed. National Baseball League. The Yankees win most of the time. They buy all the expensive people
Yeah, that's inherently flawed.
Right?
But yeah, I agree with that.
because of the salary cap.
Well,
So-
the lack of a salary cap.
Or the lack of the. But see now, in the NFL, let me know if I'm talking you to death, man. I don't
That's
want.
why I just want to talk about
Yeah. See now in the this is an intelligent man right here. But now they trying to do the in the NBA, they're trying to raise the salary cap.
Right.
So you hear about LeBron James is getting 100 million for 3 years.
Yeah, and now you get that for 3 years because you get his bird rights, and once a team has their bird rights, they can pay you more.
Yeah,
So at the
yeah.
end of this contract, he's going to get that more than anybody.
Yeah, but some people say he should have got more. Oh, this okay. Thank you for talking to me, bro. All right, so there it is. Just different people's opinion on whether the NBA is fixed or not. And I'm gonna ask one more sports fan. Are you a sports fan?
Not really.
Not really. I'm trying to get a sports fan. I'm sorry. You a sports fan, brother? He's not a sports fan. All right, well, that's going to be it for this video. It's your boy Tone 202, and most people say, yeah, it's fixed. I'm out.